Okay.
There you go, baby.
Good afternoon again. This is the part where I tell you, right, that I had to find out what part I played in everything, right? Don't look at the messenger. Listen to the message, because we get confused, right? We listen to who we listening to, but don't listen to the messenger. Listen to the message, right? Because there's a message in what I'm trying to get to y'all. The part I played in all that stuff I just talked about was, I thought, right? I thought that because somebody didn't do what I wanted them to do, or I wasn't loved by my mother the way I was supposed to be loved, right? Or my girl didn't act right, or I couldn't get enough money to get one more, right? That life was over, but it really wasn't. Like, what I did was, I took everything to heart, right? But what I learned was, right, all I needed to do was focus on me, right? And what can make me better. How do I get better, right? How do I do the right thing? And it's real simple, right? See, I'm a complicated person, right? So for me to get better, what I had to do is I had to get some tools. And the tools that I got was accepting life for just the way it is, right? Accepting, right, that I can't make you do nothing, right? If I ain't going to do it, how can I ask you to do something that I ain't going to do? How can I tell you that life is good? Because I'm going to tell you, even still today with the tools I got, like I had to put the footwork in. I couldn't get in the reward line without doing no work. I had to do some work. I had to come home. I had to go to OAR. I had to get my identification back. I had to get my life back in order. I had to get my teeth in my mouth. I had to do all that. Yeah. So, but I had to do the work in order to do that. I went to OAR, and today, 3 years later, right, by using the tools, right, by listening, right, and not judging nobody, by listening, I got my identification back, right? I got my teeth in my mouth. I got engaged. I got an apartment. I got all that stuff. But the hit is, no matter what I got, if I don't maintain it, it'll all fit in the cooker with room to spare. Right? If I don't maintain, right, the lifestyle that I live today, it ain't about look at me now. It's about look what I've been through. Don't feel sorry for me, because check it out, right? When I used to say, why me, the real story was, why not me? What makes me better than anybody else? Like I said, I'm not better than y'all because y'all sitting in here listening to me right now. Yo, one day I may be sitting there listening to you. Because it can happen. I'm here to tell you that it can happen. Things do change. One thing about life is the only thing that's constant is change. You can only get better if you do better. And what I did to get better was I took some suggestions. I listened to some people who have been there before me. I didn't judge them. I didn't point the finger. I didn't get upset and say, oh, this motherfucker know what he's talking about. And even if they did know what they was talking about, that wasn't for me to say. What I did was I took what I can use, right? And I used it, and what I couldn't, I put it on the shelf for a rainy day because I may need it somewhere down the line. When I come down here, this is only a result of, right, listening to people like Cookie, listening to people like Mr. A, Mr. Goodman. Delaney Hall, I thank God every day for Delaney Hall in 13 months. 13 months was enough for me, because I need to tell you that if I didn't do what I did, we was looking at a trial date and everybody getting 40 years. So as a result of that, I said 40 years or change. Yeah. Today, I changed, man. I changed constantly. I'm in a relationship today. I got engaged, right? And I need to tell you, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat that life every day is sweet, because it's really not. You got to put up with some shit, and you got to put up with some stuff in here. You really do. You got to put up with some stuff in life. Life is going to show up with or without your permission. It's what you do when it shows up. What I do is I don't run, because I learned that fear, to me, don't mean F everything and run. It means face everything and recover for me. What works for me may not work for you. But I'm just here to share my experience with you and let you know, right, that every day, right, is not always peachy keen. But guess what? I don't go back out and get high. I don't go rob no liquor stores. I don't go sell no drugs. I don't go get initiated. I don't do none of that. Because check it out. Can't nobody make me happy, right? Can't nobody be there for me like I could be there for me. Because at the end of the day, it's about God, self, and others. And you can take that any way you like. But I'm here to tell you, man, that this thing, life, right? Like I said, it's going to show up with or without my permission, right? And what I do when it shows up is I come down here, right? And I speak to y'all, right? And y'all don't even know, by me coming down there trying to help y'all, y'all help me. Because see, there's a way to do things and there's a way not to do things. And I know the way I used to do them is not the way to do it. The only way to do it is the way I continue to do it on a daily basis, because it's in the moment. Like I said, the minute I forget there's not a non-smoking section in the crack house. And I can go back there real easy. Because my thinking will tell me I can do some stuff and I really can't. So I utilize the tools that I got, like acceptance, patience, tolerance, right? Dealing with people just the way they are, not trying to change you, not trying to talk about you, not trying to judge you, but trying to reach my hand out to help you. Because if I can't reach my hand out to help you, I need to stay away from you. So it's about tools. The tools are basic. The tools are life tools. It's real simple. I don't complicate things no more. When somebody's trying to drop a drink on me, I listen, man. Instead of dropping it on the floor and having to pick it up later, I take it in, man, and I use it, man. Like I said, if some of this stuff don't apply, let it fly. But I'm here to tell you, man, like at the end of the day, I'm okay with me. I'm all right with me. Like I go to bed at night and I sleep real good. I don't have to worry about nobody telling me tight to the right, right? I don't have to worry about nobody telling me tuck your shirt in. I ain't got to worry about nobody telling me table 3 terminated. I don't have to worry about that no more. And I'm not better than, or I'm not better or smarter than nobody in here. I'm just better and smarter than I used to be. And I make a lot of better decisions. I don't always make the best ones, but I make better ones today. And because I make better decisions, I stay out of the penitentiaries. I stay out of the institutes. Because that's not for me. It may be for some, but it just ain't for me. And at the end of the day, life is all about me. It's all about me. Nobody, I'm here to tell y'all, man, for real, I'm here to tell y'all, when I speak from the heart. Like, I don't read from no books or none of that. Like, I tell my experience. I give you my experience because I've been there. I've been down that road and I know what it's like, man. I've been in y'all's shoes. I can't tell you my feet don't hurt if I ain't walking in your shoes. I don't do that. I don't theorize up in here, man. I tell you the truth and I give you the reality of it. And the reality of it is, you ain't never got to go back behind the wall. You ain't never got to go back to the halfway house. Once you get out, you ain't never got to go. It'll be the choice that you make that'll send you back or keep you out. The choice that I make will either keep me on the right path or it will deteriorate me and ruin me for the rest of my life. And at 50 years old, I got more time behind me than I do in front of me. I don't have a whole lot of time to be miserable. And the only way for me to not be miserable is to be happy. And the only way for me to be happy is to give up misery, because misery loves company, and I'm not ready to join it right now. Life has been so good to me today, right, as a result of using the tools that I got from being arrested, from going to Delaney Hall, from listening to other people's experiences, that today, like I said, I'm no better. I don't come down here and try to be better than y'all. I just hope that I can help somebody, right? And like I said, I'm the same way here as I am on the street. If you see me on the street, I'll tell you the same story I told you here, because that's just who I am today. So with that, that should close out the statement.